And it looks like we're live. So, hey, what's up, guys? Got a little bored on a Saturday, so I figured I'd stream for a little bit today. We are gonna tackle a wormhole real quick, and I don't know, maybe if everything goes well, we'll hit another one up. I don't know. Let's see where the day takes us. First off, wormholes. Wormholes are actually pretty dang cool. It's basically if you don't have any quests, or maybe your quests are too far away, since I had to relocate for a sovereignty mission there, basically taking over a sector for one of our other corporations in our alliance. I am too far away to take care of these quests, and I don't really want to burn a probe to find any quests nearby. So we're just going to go hit up a wormhole, because why the fuck not? So we're going to hit a little easier one today, real quick. The unstable. It's recommended for level 35, or I think 25. Sorry, not 35. I think I'm close to 35. But I'm going to hit this a little bit easier one just because, quite frankly, it's more fun to just go in and just slay everything without really worrying about what I'm going to run into or possibly dying. So I am going to take in my Blizzard. This is probably one of my favorite ships in the game, honestly. I started out as RS, Republic of Svaris, which is kind of like, I don't know, the Space Russians, I guess you could say. But their ships are a little bit more industrial looking, to me anyway. But the Destroyer, in my opinion, is probably one of the best in the class. Hands down, no arguments there, because the tactical component here, each weapon or device usage reduces all weapon and device usage or cooldowns by 1 second. That's you'll see what I mean. It's pretty effing awesome. And then the super device is basically just a giant flipping railgun that in this lower tier wormhole just absolutely fucks people up. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to go in there. So wormholes are cool because you can go in and do a whole bunch of combat and do a little like side quests and stuff. But the main thing there is that you can't be in a wormhole forever, basically. You start to experience wormhole effects, which I'll talk about a little bit once we get in there. But basically, when you go into a wormhole, before you go in, you want to make sure that you've got enough energy regeneration. So I have an energy recovery augmenter, which increases my energy recovery rate by 40%, which is pretty snazzy. I've got a shield recharger, because obviously there's going to be a lot of combat in there. I want to be able to make sure my shields are staying up, and then an energy recharger for my ship. So, and then just because this ship is a lot of fun when you're just whipping out mad damage, I put a damage amplifier, because why the fuck not? One thing though is that I want to go in with plenty of ammo. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to buy some more ammo for my railguns real quick. I need the medium railgun charge. So let's, I don't know, let's buy 50. Right? Why not? 20,000. I'm going to be using the ammo anyway, right? So plenty of ammo. Cool. What I can do is throw more ammo into my cargo space. This is a cool feature that I'm an idiot, didn't realize you could do this. When you're going into a wormhole, you want to make sure that you got plenty of ammo, right? So obviously your weapons have their own ammunition capacity. So like my 2 medium railguns have a capacity of 1,260 rounds. Makes sense. But then what happens if I run out of ammo in a wormhole? I'm screwed, right? Not if I put ammo in my cargo hold. Which, yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you're putting ammo in your cargo hold if you're going into a wormhole, or if you're going to a long endurance fight, or if you're going a long distance and anticipate a lot of combat. So I'm going to throw in another 1,000 rounds here of medium ammo, and then I'm going to throw in 1,500 rounds of small ammo, because I do have a small railgun, right? So I want to make sure that I have ammo for both of my railguns. And one thing to keep in mind is that if you throw ammo into a railgun, say for instance I had this medium railgun, I swapped it out for this the rank 4 medium ammo, right? I only have 280 rounds, right? So it's a 1,260 capacity, right? So, well, I can just throw the regular medium railgun ammo in there, and when it's out of the purple, it'll automatically reload with the gray, right? No, it doesn't work that way. you got to have the same type of ammo in your cargo hold, or else it won't reload automatically from your cargo hold. So that's something to keep in mind if you are planning to go do stuff like that. So next step, wingmen. You got to make sure that your wingmen are flying the same or a lower tier ship than you are planning to go into the wormhole with, because it won't automatically change your wingman's level. And so what I recommend doing is changing your wingmen, going back to your ship, then going back to your wingmen to double check and make sure that your wingmen are actually still in the right ship, because sometimes they like to change up, and then undock. And then you'll see it shows my 6 jumps away. I'm going to call my wingman real quick and just make sure he's in the right size ship. He is. So let's make the jumps. Obviously nobody's watching because yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find the link to the video. Here we go. Pow. Share this in a couple places. Maybe get a couple viewers in here, spark up some conversations. Who knows? This is the most boring part of the game, honestly, is all the jumping between sectors before you can get someplace that you want to go. That's why the relocate is so handy. Obviously, it takes time, but it takes less time the closer the system is that you're relocating to. So, if that makes any sense, hopefully it does. In the meantime, while I have been completely disconnected from Galaxy of Heroes as a game itself, I have been keeping tabs on the dumpster fire that is their public relations. Oh, man, this latest, the Malik shards, man. It's almost painful to be on the outside looking in, because I'm just sitting here laughing. But I know how painful it is for people like Mobile Gamer. I don't know if you guys saw his video just talking about how it's the Galaxy of Hoarders, and you just don't know when CG is going to fuck you again. So I don't know. It's just funny to me that They don't communicate. They don't communicate with anybody. They don't communicate with the players. They don't communicate with the former game changers. They don't communicate with anybody. In fact, I actually just fucking left the server that we were on with the developers, because it was like, I don't know, I think the last time one of them came in and said anything to us was 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe. And even then, it was just to fucking make fun of us for being upset about something else. Lack of communication or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, it was just funny that they just don't give a shit. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and I feel for you guys. I really do. If any of you are still playing Galaxy Heroes, but I am glad I am not. Excuse me. All right, so Wormholes. You only get, I think, 1 or 2 a day with the Explorer monthly subscription. You get an extra entry a day or 2 extra entries a day. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. All I know is that I've had this stupid little subscription thing for a while, and it's worth it because you get a lot of cool stuff from Wormhole. So let's go in here. This is a combat node. Oh wait, no, that's the chaotic space. I don't want to go to chaotic space. I want to go to combat nodes. So these little nodes right here are, got to kill these bastards before. Let's go auto combat and start. Just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, like I said, a little bit lower level enemies here that are just going to be real easy to kill. And Activate that damage amplifier, and you can see just how fast this thing just unloads a can of whoop ass on all these enemies, right? Super fast. Collect those loots that they dropped. You can see the little icon there. All right, collectors. So these ones that have like a little plus sign with a little ring, and the little nodes there, those are combat nodes, which means you're going to be primarily focused on combat. You don't really know what you're going to run into because there's about 5 or 6, maybe 7 different types of combat nodes that you can run into. This one is actually one of my favorites, the drones. Let's see here. Go ahead and activate auto combat. Start our energy refresh and get our shields maxed out. Start targeting the next drone. And head over. Come on, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Start heading to the next target. Get our energy refreshing. Okay, so the distortion effect is what you run into when you're in the wormholes here. And what it basically does is it reduces the amount of energy recovery that you have. So let's, come on, let's start going. Get our boosters. And I will show you just how awesome this railgun is. There we go. Boom, dead. Killed both of them in one blast. I love it. All right, cool beans. This is almost done. Like I said, these lower level wormhole is basically just for fun. All right, we're gonna kill that real quick, and then there's the mysterious lab where we gotta pick up our loot. So, pretty fun. Let's collect our loot, and all right, do we have wormhole effect yet? Yes, we do. So this is a quest. A little plus icon by itself is a quest. So we are going to head over there. The reason I didn't go there first is because sometimes the quest will reduce your wormhole distortion effect level by 1. So if we get lucky and it's a wormhole distortion effect reduction, then it'll be a reduction of 1. Otherwise, it'll basically, hopefully, be a static combat boost, like either a range increase, a constant range increase for my weapons, or maybe a weapon damage increase with a damage reduction increase for my ship. Could be any number of things. But I normally don't hit these things right off the bat because, yeah. So this guy is a quiz, basically. So what happens if you're running out of energy in outer space? You can't use energy equipment. Right. Okay. Commander can own multiple countries' pilot licenses. Which of the following is not one of those countries? You cannot be the Hygara because you have ECD and Europa Federation. NEF, ECD and NEF are 2 of the main countries. All right, and what profession would a recruit never undertake? Not a nurse, because you can be an explorer or a scientist. So, yeah, there we go. And hopefully, there we go. What do we get? We got a 12-kilometer boost to our weapon range. Hell yeah. All right, cool. That means we're going to be able to just slay people from across the map. All right. Let's head to a combat node real quick, and then we can head over to the last quest there. What's up, Graham? Howdy, buddy. We are in Second Galaxy. Slaying mofos. Alright, what do we got? Okay, security guards. Generally, going to try and take these guys out first. Hit on an auto combat. I love the extra range here. Don't have to wait centuries before I can unload on these guys. Alright. That dude is dead. God, I love the range boost. It's so nice. Take out this last dude. And you can see just how fast your ship's energy refreshes and how fast these things come off cooldown on a blizzard. It's so much fun to play this ship. Definitely one of my favorite just solo ships. Oh, Interceptor, definitely want to take this dude out because he's going to drain my energy. Hopefully that one shit. Yep, there we go. Awesome, love it. Grim playing Second Galaxy, nice. Flames Kush, how's it going? Come on, kill this dude. Gotta get this energy up. That's the only downside of this ship, is that it is an energy hog, because I mean things are coming off cooldown so fast. Gotta activate that real quick. Ho ho ho, Grim, my friend. You could join Death Star. Take over the galaxy with us. We can rule the galaxy as father and son. Alright, let's give a quick boost here. We didn't get it. And let's see. We'll probably kill this dude in one blast. Yep, did. I love it. Okay, here we go. All right, last set, maybe. Nope. All right, that was my third. That was my third wave. Okay, so that combat node, usually you'll have 3 waves, right? So, yeah, you gotta join a corporation, man. Joining corporation is incredibly useful because let me show you just what kind of stuff. So if you're in a good corp with people, I mean, obviously, people who spend money in the game are going to give you some nice little bonuses, like you know, these little supply crates right here. But most importantly, if you have a good corporation that has a lot of territories that you control, you're going to get a lot more daily sovereignty rewards, right? So that's extremely handy when you're trying to come up with resources to go and do research and stuff. Basically, the more corp points you have, you can go out and buy a lot of resources from the corp store. So joining a corporation probably seems optional, but once you join a corporation, man, your life changes. Okay, this quest is a little bit obnoxious. Basically, the goal here is to solve the logic problem of getting all of the... oh, shoot. Stop. I want to basically activate all the beacons here, right? So, got to talk to this guy real quick. Start the beacons. All right, cool. Give it a go. Stop moving. Okay, so the thing here is that the beacons, basically, when you activate a beacon, it triggers its beacon and the 2 next to it, or the one on either side. So basically, to beat this one, super easy. Activate beacon 1, beacon 4, boom, solved it. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Sometimes you just don't want to overthink these things too much. So you collect the rewards real quick. What's he gonna give me? I'm gonna get gold vouchers and a constant decrease to my ship volume factor. So the ship volume factor basically is it makes my ship smaller, I guess, on the targeting systems for enemies. Now that I've only got distortion effect 5 and I don't have anywhere else to go for combat or quests or anything, I'm gonna go to regulated space. Stay within regulated space, because the reason you have regulated and chaotic space, so chaotic space, once you enter chaotic space, your distortion effect is reset back to 0. So I'm going to stay in regulated space for at least just a little bit longer. Take out these guys real quick so that I can enter regulated space. Let's see here. Boost my energy. Boost my damage real quick. Kill this last dude. Start traveling towards this wormhole portal so that I can get into regulated space once this dude dies. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Come on. I'm out of combat. Okay. Hopefully we'll get another quest. Or another 2 quests or something, because basically going into chaotic space with... the more buffs, the better. So that's okay. So I don't have any quests, but I do have a mining node. But mining is boring as shit, so I'm not going to subject you guys to that. So let's head to combat. Start killing shit. And what are we going to run into here? Okay, cool. All right, abandoned base. Basically, the goal here is either to defend the base from a steady wave of attackers, or sometimes there is a fleet that starts coming our way. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we're in the ship. Oh, okay. And dead. Too easy. All right. Come on. Dying. Coming too fast. I want to get closer to that guy. Man, this range boost is so awesome. So normally my weapons have a maximum range of like 12 kilometers or something like that. So this this range boost of another 12 kilometers is just insane. I love the railgun. Thing is so awesome. Oh man. All right. Anything else? All right. Looks like that was their last attack. Oh, okay. This one's last hit. Boost that energy recovery. This dude is dead. And cool. All right. There we go. Now we can collect our reward and head to the next spot. Come back and take the easy money. Claim the reward. And cool. All right. Another thing about chaotic space is chaotic space is where you can potentially engage in PvP. Regulated space is, like it says, regulated. You can't attack other players in regulated space. So let's see. We want to definitely hit the interceptor here first. Hit that guy, auto combat, hit that damage amplifier, and start killing this dude before he can completely drain my energy. There we go. Still got my energy down pretty low. Man, it's like stealing candy from a baby. And the next wave should be popping up here soon. Alright, let's take out the security guard first. And let's go ahead and hit orbit real quick. And man, my wingman is going to town. There we go. Last wave. Let's go ahead and take out this logistics officer. Oh man, this energy, man. Like I said, energy is a killer here. This is what you definitely want to focus on when you are when you're going into wormholes. You definitely want to have this energy regen boosted by any means possible, because you're going to run into enemies that drain your energy, and then recovering that energy is kind of a pain in the butt. Because right now my distortion effect is got me down to where, oh, come on, it's right there. There we go. All right, cool beans. Head over to the crate, collect our loot, and we are at distortion effect 8 with a minute left. I believe it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds per distortion. energy is really, really low right now. I'm going to go ahead and sit tight for a minute or a couple seconds. Let my energy kind of regenerate a little bit. And then we'll head to one of these combat nodes, hit one more node before heading over to chaotic space. So, oh, come on. All right, let's go ahead and hit that booster. Ugh, I hate this one. You have a lot of potential to pull aggro on multiple enemies, and they're usually so far apart from each other that you spend like, I don't know, 20-30 seconds traveling to the next freaking group of enemies. So let's head to the next one. This one's another wave combat. Yeah, we can hit this one real quick. Oh, no, that's the one we just came from. Usually it does a pretty good job of taking the ones that you've already completed off of your list. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Swing over to our enemy target and drones. Cool. I like this one. This one's fun. All right. So let's. I love it. Oh, I can just tear all these things up so fast. Definitely want to keep my energy going up. Don't want to get too tunnel visioned on anything here. Get a blast off on this guy, hopefully kill him. Nope, not quite. Didn't have the damage boost. Gotta get that energy up. I think I'm probably on Wormhole Distortion Effect 9. Yep, minute 30. That's more than enough time. Go ahead and collect the rewards here real quick. Man, the range boost on that one totally helps so much. Get a nice little boost to it. Resources here and head off to chaotic space. So the nice thing about heading to the chaotic space node is that even if you do hit distortion effect 10, which is the max, if you hit distortion effect 10, it makes you leave, which means you cannot jump anywhere else but the exit, unless you're at the wormhole portal, which means that you can, at max distortion effect, actually jump through the portal because you're there. You're not warping anywhere else. You're just interacting with the portal. So that's something important to note. Keep in mind. Let's make sure that we are headed towards the wormhole portal here. And get our shields back up. All right, cool. All right, and can't interact with combat. All right. Too easy. Alright, so distortion effect on your ship will be reset to level 1 after entering. Lawless space has no police enforcement, no aggression is considered a crime, or receives a punishment. So, PvP, A-okay. Don't know if I'll run into anybody. I'll be able to tell immediately if there are other people in the system once I get there. So, there is one other person in chaotic space, it looks like. Because it says there are two. So we have one little handy-dandy little, looks like a hyperlink mouse cursor icon. That is kind of the same thing as a quest, but not really a quest. It's just kind of usually a, something unique. Could be combat, could be quest, could be just you go and talk to somebody and get a buff. So we'll save that, like I said, again, after the first node, because if it is a distortion effect reset or reduction, I don't want to be at distortion effect 1 when it gets reduced back to 1. So let's kill this stuff. This one may be... Okay, here we go. The Oldaloy, or Udaloy, or whatever the hell they are. thugs. Kill these guys real quick. Oh, your laser tickles. Come on. This next one. When I go into a higher level wormhole, what I like to do is swap out my damage amplifier for a little shield projector, because I don't want to end up, getting swarmed by enemies that end up actually, oh well, I died too fast. But yeah, so I don't want to end up getting caught in a situation where I run into too many enemies that actually end up doing so much damage that I am unable to withstand that damage. So I'll throw up a shield generator or a shield projector on my ship, and that usually is a nice little safety net to make sure that I'm not going to get my ass handed to me. And that dude's gonna die. This dude's gonna die. Let's see, I don't want to get too far from the base here, so let's head back. And it's gonna be 14 seconds before I can claim my rewards here, so. Distortion effect 1. Now we're distortion effect 2. We can collect our loots. All right, let's head out here and see about this this node. See what we run into. Oh, this one's fun. So this one actually is the opera. So. As you can hear in the background here, there's operatic music, even though I have the music turned off in-game. This is like the only place in-game where you'll actually hear background music. But this one's pretty easy. Just go up, talk to the dude. He's delusional or something. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just swing through there. And we got a constant, another boost to... Okay, cool. All right, next node. And there we go. Cool, wait. 1 precision jammer. Is that so that you can get yourself... that one is the item that reduces the enemy's accuracy, right? If I'm correct, Grim? We're gonna head and head down to the loot box down here. You can literally just double click or double tap to go to a specific location if you want. There we go. Click that, and technician. Definitely want to take out the technician. F you, buddy. F you. I like my energy where it's at. Oh, nope. Want to hit the engineer. Double shield recharge is handy. And I might actually contemplate doing the double shield recharge. I might try that actually for the next wormhole. Let's go to the double shield recharge. Head up this way. Get our loots. Too far away. Got to get under 10 kilometers, I believe. Nope. Okay, yeah, it is under 10. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Ah, just guards. Cool. We'll head over here. Oh yeah. Occasionally you do run into larger ships in chaotic space, especially if you're running into PvP, because you may run into people that are running just better ships in chaotic space, and that can sometimes definitely ruin your day. Let's see. Collect this cargo real quick. And alright, cool. Let's see, we are at distortion effect 4. And we got 2 more nodes. I usually find a pretty decent amount of blueprints. Damaged ship. This is one that I haven't run into in a while. If I remember correctly, this one is basically just go up and interact. You interact with the ship, transfer some energy, and if I believe it's just 2 reloads. Yep, 50. You can see up here, 50 out of 100 energy required. So I'm going to refresh energy just a little bit more to this ship here, and then claim the rewards. And this one sometimes is a wormhole distortion level reduction, and sometimes it's just stuff. Yep, there we go. Cool. We got a wormhole destruction or a distortion level reduction. Awesome. Love it. All right, and that's everything for this chaotic space. So onward to the next one. Too easy. Let's see. What have I got in my cargo space here? I have a bunch of ammo. Got some shield recharge augmenter there. Doesn't look like I have any blueprints here, but these crates will usually have actual blueprints. So that's something to keep in mind there. Let's get the energy reduction or energy regen going on. Kill this dude. Kill this dude. And if you'll notice, I'm switching targets before a target is killed. It's because each activation of these weapons fires a series of volleys at the target, which means that generally while it's finishing the volley on target A, if I switch to target B, it's going to keep finishing that volley on target A before it switches to target B on the next activation of the weapon. So that's kind of something to keep in mind, so that especially if you're flying missiles, because missiles are the slowest weapon in the game. Basically, they have that travel time. So while the missile is traveling to the target, sometimes obviously that target damage is not going to be reflected immediately on the ship's hull strength and shield strength. So you can switch targets while your missiles are in flight, and sometimes if you get real good with kind of figuring out how much damage they do and all that, you can kind of get a good feel for when to switch targets. So that's kind of fun. So you're not wasting entire volleys of missiles on a target that's going to die when a previous volley of missiles hits the target. So looks like somebody else joined our wormhole. Chinesey friend. See if we run into him. We got one other person in the wormhole today with us. Let's see here. Oh, cool! Reload my ammo for me. I'll take it. Cool. All right. Autopilot off. Let's unable to warp. Location error. Unable to warp. Okay, let's try the next one. Haven't run into that in a while. Yeah, the Chinese like to gank people. Yay, drones. It's like this game is just reading my mind, man. All right. Hit that energy recharge. These drones die so fast, so it's hard to gauge when to switch targets. Hit a single activation there. Come on. Energy. Love it. This massive freaking railgun. And switch targets. And switch targets. Oh, I need to activate just one more weapon on this guy. Cool. Head down to the lab. Whoop. And cool. Let's head to the next stop. We are only at distortion level 2, so hell yes. That is awesome. Oh, come on. Why are we not unable to warp? Okay. Let's see if this. Autopilot off. Starting warp. Okay, jeez. It is fun, though, to launch a battleship, have to run away from a cruiser. So, I don't know why you would be running into ships with, or larger ships in a wormhole, because wormholes automatically gauge based on the ship that you go in. So, if you're going in with a cruiser, you shouldn't be running into anybody with a bigger ship. And a wingman can't be any bigger than your ship in a wormhole either, so you wouldn't be running into wingmen. You would run into potentially larger ships in the enemies, but not usually the actual not usually other players. Like, you shouldn't be running into, like, I'm in a destroyer. I shouldn't run into a battleship or a battle cruiser or even a cruiser. So yeah, I don't know, man. That seems weird that you would run into larger ships, inside the wormhole. God, Jesus, why am I only on distortion level effect 3? So why the heck? Oh, come on, just die. I think I'll have a lot better luck with my energy once I switch out that damage augmenter. Or the damage enhancer. And gotta kill the repairman before his other repairman, can fix him up. Activate that real quick. Boom, boom. And kill the guard. Too easy. Let's see if we can find that crate real quick. There it is. I think that was wave 3. Yes, it was. Cool beans. All right, and let's see if we can... Nope, target location error still. That is weird. I've never seen that before. Alright, so we got one more combat node, and holy smokes, we're only on distortion effect 3, or 4, sorry, I don't know how my Roman numerals got mixed up there. So we'll take out this location. Aha, love this one. Okay, so this one's kind of a little bit more of interactive. You get to pick which side you want to go play the game with. I usually like to select Balalaika. I don't know. She's RS, so I'm gonna go with my my host nation and team up with her to kill the thugs, the triad. All right, attack! And here we go. This dude's gonna blow up quick. Select this dude, and I'm definitely going to want to go back to her to claim the rewards, so head that way. Cool, too easy. Here we go. Collect the rewards, and let's see one last time, see if this one's still bugged. Nope. Alright, cool. Alright, well, next chaotic space. Maybe we'll get lucky and run into a another little node where we can reduce our distortion effect. Not really facing a whole lot of opposition here in this this node. Oh, cool, no enemies. Too easy. Makes life easy. Go ahead and pass through the tunnel here real quick. And boom. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Alright, what do we got? Alright, cool. We got one of these little fancy little you call it a Russian roulette node. You never know what you're gonna get. Bum 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 bum. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, ashes. Okay, so this one is kind of tricky because you can't actually target these ashes, right? So you kind of gotta like play it by ear, and you gotta like navigate yourself to draw aggro on these embers here. So you gotta like do a lot of double clicking and getting your ship to actually fly where you want it to. Let's see. What the heck are you doing? You're not flying anywhere close to where I wanted to fly. You dumb ship. That's why it's kind of hard to navigate or kind of direct your ship to a specific spot using the zoomed out map here, because you never know where it's going to go, obviously. Let's see if we get close enough to this. We can target it real quick. But they've got some pretty mean lasers, so it makes there we go. Let's see. Okay, let's see if okay, yep, here they come. Yeah, so basically, if I were to try and go hit that sun wreckage right off the bat, all of the ashes come at me at once. And it's pretty much a recipe for disaster. You're going to get 4 enemies all on you all at once, and they have some pretty rude lasers that can absolutely destroy your ship. So you kind of want to play it safe when you run into this little system here. Let's see, do we get anything else constant? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, cool. Got the reduced wormhole aggravation level. Oh, I forget. You're going to run into this a little duo of ships here, so you got to kill them real quick. Once you kill those ships, then you can pretty much leave. So let's head to combat. Looks like there is still somebody else in this chaotic space, so maybe we'll run into him, maybe we won't. Let's see. Yep, we've got a little Chinesey friend in our wormhole. So, okay, this one is a pain in the freaking butt. Okay, so you got to get close enough to talk to him, but as soon as you give him the wrong answer, he will. Of course, it's not going to actually. All right, so if you politely decline, they'll all aggro on you. So let's threaten him real quick and see what happens. I haven't threatened him in a while, so they all left. Okay, I forget. But if you kill them all, you get 2 luxurious containers. So if you politely decline and you kill them all, you'll get the 2 luxurious containers. I mean, it's really what you want to do. But if they all aggro on you at once, man, they do some wicked damage. So you definitely want to be prepared for that, either with a shield generator or 2 shield regenerators or a shield projector, or 2 shield regenerators on top of each other to help mitigate some of that damage that you're going to get, because those guys they'll rip you to shreds. So yeah, just be warned. All right, abandoned base. All right, let's see what this one is. If it's the thugs, nope, Shaquille. Okay, so you have basically a group of ships out here that you're going to have to kill, right? So you've got all these other ships, but it tells you to destroy Sahakiel, or I just call it Shaquille. The reason you want to kill it is once you kill Sahakiel, the rest of the ships will be destroyed. So let's go ahead and start turning away, because I want to stay outside their range, make a use of this extra range that I've got on all of my weapons. I don't want to get too far though, because again, all of my weapons have a maximum range, so I don't want to let's see, let's fire. Oh, don't have to. Cool Love that extra range. That range augmentation is wicked awesome. Didn't even have to get touched by those guys. Free loots, not gonna complain. Okay, let's go to our next stop here. More combat. Abandoned base. Cool. Alrighty. Same one. All right, so let's head to that target real quick. All right. Turn on auto combat. Hit our damage. Boost the damage a little bit more. Looks like they're getting closer. And they're dead. Oh man, too easy. Candy from a baby, man. Candy from a baby. There we go. And our last combat node. Jeez, what's our distortion effect is only 7. We might be able to hit the next chaotic space. This is awesome. This is wicked fun. Yes, boss. Okay, so this one's a lot of fun. I actually kind of like this one. So this one kind of switches things up a little bit. Each of these little ships kind of have like their own little thing going on. So I normally like to hit the middle one first because sometimes it is an escort quest. Basically, you've got a warp. God dang, what the hell are they called? It's a warp pylon, basically, or a warp navigator or whatever. But you gotta escort a ship there, right? So obviously, if I hit the one that's center and it's the escort quest, then it's a little bit shorter distance. So let's see. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Sometimes it's just enemies coming. Where are they? And there it is. Activate the targeting damage there. Boom. And we're going to head to this ship next. Weapons ready. Let's head to the Magdomila friggin' next. Let's see what we get. Okay, so that one's not the escort. Dead. Like I said, I love that railgun. Oh, it's so awesome. That is so much fun. Okay. Come on. Okay. And this last one. Let's see what we get. Alright, cool. So this is the escort. So the Valkyrie, you gotta escort it to the warp accelerator track. That's what it is, the acceleration track. Okay. So I'm just gonna follow the Valkyrie and basically just kill all the targets that show up to give us grief. Too easy. Too easy. Let's go ahead and switch targets. Pop that second bomb here. There we go. And you're dead. Too easy. Somebody else entered the solar system. We want to take out this guy that's closer, though. Too easy, too easy, too easy. On this extra range on my weapons. Boom! God, the extra range is awesome. Being able to just smoke these ships from so far away is so awesome. Alright, so my ship is done. The evacuation point, they are gone. Cool. Kill these other ships for the loot they might drop, and call it a night, probably. Yep. Only got 1 minute left on my distortion effect, so doesn't look like I ran into any of those other players in here, so no PvP. Sorry. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's kill this guy real quick and then head to the exit. And then I got like the 6 jumps back home. No big deal. And we'll see about hitting the level 32 wormhole. Actually, how long is this? How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. I guess we've been streaming for about an hour. We'll probably go ahead and call it a day, and we'll do an alarming wormhole next. All right. So let's go ahead and hit the exit. Yes, boss. Boom. There we go. Cool. Well, that's a wormhole, guys. Like I said, kind of took an easy one today. We'll do a hard one next time. Pretty much the same. It's just the enemies are harder. Enemies are more difficult in the higher end wormholes. So, at any rate, yeah. So have fun, guys. And if you are interested in playing Second Galaxy, check it out in your respective app store. So I guess the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, I guess. I don't know. And if you play on PC, you can check out the link in the description below to go straight to the Second Galaxy website and download the PC client for free. It's just way too much fun. It's pretty much the only game I'm playing right now. I've tried picking up a couple other mobile games, and they're just not any fun. This game is just a lot of fun. There's a lot to do, and there's really no obligation to do it all. You know, you just get your XP every day, and even if you don't get all your XP every day, it rolls over. So you don't have to feel like there's that obligation to log in daily to make sure that you're staying competitive with the other players in the game. So, yeah, if you even if you want to play casual, play casual. But just know that the game is there. It's a lot of fun, and if you're interested in a corp, hit me up. Peace.